Hey everyone, I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes just in case someone wants to pop on or can hop on, and hopefully everybody can hear me. I was having issues with the computer, so I'm on my phone, but I'm Elizabeth, and I am here to chat with you tonight about how I fit coaching into my lifestyle as a busy full-time working mom who works outside of the home. So I have two kids. My son is 5 and my daughter is 8. And I'm married to my husband, Ben, and he and I have been married for 14 and a half years, so we'll be married 15 years in December. But I work full-time as a physical therapist, and I work in an outpatient clinic, and we stay very busy. Typical outpatient clinic hours, you're there a lot of times early in the morning or late at night doing different shifts. When I'm at work, I'm at work. It is all work, and coaching is a secondary thing that I have to fit in at different pockets of my day. But I figured out how to do it, and it's not as hard as you think it is. So I want to tell you just a little bit about my story, because I think that'll help maybe some of you kind of relate and understand kind of how I got started. So I've been a coach for about 2 years now, a little over 2 years, March. And I started my journey really just looking to try to lose that baby weight. And when I got started, I was looking for something that was simple, straightforward, short and sweet, because I worked full time. I had 2 young kids at the time, 3 and almost 5. And when I got home at 7:30 p.m., I did not want to spend an hour at the gym. I mean, I didn't have time to go to the gym. I didn't feel like I could do that or fit that in my schedule with managing childcare after work and, getting everybody's dinner on the table, getting myself ready for bed, kids ready for bed. I was exhausted. And that was part of the reason why I wanted to start my fitness journey. I just had a lack of energy. And I started feeling like I was missing out on that, extra playtime with the kids. I just didn't want to do anything. I was just so tired. So Kristen is my coach, and she had been, reaching out to me on and off, but I wasn't ready for a while. And finally she reached out to me again a couple of years ago, and I was like, yeah, let's do this. I'm ready. But I was just committing to, hey, let's do this 30-day challenge group. I just wanted to lose the weight. There was no talk of coaching. I didn't even really understand what it was at that point in time. So here's why I committed to the 30 days. I got results. I felt good. I was doing T25, so it was like 25 minutes and I'm done. I figured out how to make that 30 minutes of time fit into my schedule, and seeing the results and feeling good with the nutrition and the Shakeology, I wanted to keep going with it, and the community was just so awesome. So my first thing that I did after reaching out, Kristen actually reached out to me. I was like, you know what? It would be really good to get a discount on this Shakeology and save a little money, because I do want to keep it up. So I started out as a discount coach. That's it. That's all I wanted. Just give me the discount. Let me get my 25% off, and I'll just keep plugging through and doing my journey. So there are 3 types of coaches. Discount is one of them. And totally fine, totally cool. You want to do, get your Shakeology, get your performance line, your Energize, your pre-workout, your Recover, things that are going to help you, all these products that are going to help you on your fitness journey and reach your goals. Get them for 25% off, absolutely. So that's how I started. But then the second level of coach is a hobby coach. And the third level is a business builder coach. I naturally progressed into this hobby coach. So still working full time, working crazy outpatient hours. But I started to share my journey just for the accountability, just to keep myself going. I noticed that people on social media were cheering me on, and it was helping me. My coach, some other friends of mine that I met in the challenge group were cheering me on outside of the group as well. And people started to notice. So I had several people start to reach out and just say, hey, what are you doing? Naturally, I'm going to tell them, well, I'm doing this fitness program and it's working for my lifestyle. I'm busy. It's only 30 minutes. I can fit it in my day. I've never been able to do this since having kids. And it works and it's simple. And so people signed up with me, and I suddenly became a coach of some close friends, and family members. And that's exactly what the Hobby Coach is. So I wasn't like pursuing it. I wasn't inviting people regularly. It was really just me sharing. And when you share your journey, people notice. They notice something different about you. So the other bonus of the Hobby Coach is I was starting to cover the cost of my shakes. That's what I wanted initially, was the discount. Well, now I'm starting to cover the cost of my shakes each month. So that's a big win too. And I'm helping others. And I'm starting to become part of this awesome community of coaches, and I'm learning more about them and how they are there every day to cheer me on. So just naturally, I kind of progressed into the business builder coach. It was working for me so well, and people were asking, and I was seeing that I could help others, that I just started sharing more openly about what I was doing and actively sending invites, and of course continuing with my journey, but hoping to bring all that joy and that energy that I was feeling and give it to other people. So those are kind of the 3 levels, and everybody has their own, start. Some people jump right in and they're like, yes, this is me, this is my thing. For me, I had to kind of just learn it slowly and open up to the idea, but it's worked out for me. So I've been doing more of a business building type coach for over a year, I'd say a year and a half, really trying to build my team, bring other people in to coach with me, because I know that it's like a wildfire. It starts small. You teach people how to coach with you. You do it together. You help them in the challenge groups, help them build the confidence and start doing those vitals of your personal development, taking care of yourself, doing your own fitness journey, and inviting people and talking to people about it. And then what happens is it just explodes. You're not just helping those few people around you, but now you're helping these people, and then those people are helping other people. And it's just really exciting to see that build. So that's where I'm at now. And it's grown from just covering my shakes to then, covering a little, bringing in a little extra on the side. And of course, your effort and what you do, nothing's guaranteed. You have to put in the effort behind all this to really build your business. But you can do little bursts at a time throughout your day to do this. So this is kind of how my day goes, so that you get an idea of how does the working mom or someone in general who works full time, 8 to 5 or even longer hours, how can you do this? And I was skeptical at first. I was watching some other coaches and being a working mom, I'm like, but they're at home all day. They have so much more time. Well, COVID happened and I learned you don't always have that much time. But, I felt completely overwhelmed by, I have my full-time job, and then how am I going to fit this in? And it did take time, and I learned, but that's why I can share with you now. And then that might help you as you get started as well. So this is kind of how my day goes, and it changes every week, and work changes, life changes, things happen, but you just have to be generally consistent over time, and then you're going to see those business building activities grow. You're going to see your team grow. You're going to see that you're able to help more people over time if you're consistent. So the first thing is, I started getting up earlier. Now I get up earlier mostly to take care of me first. I get my personal development in first. I get my workout in first. I'm showing people that I am taking care of myself, and I'm showing people that these products, the workouts, the shakes, the Energize, the Recover, all my favorite things, they are working for me and I'm reaching my goals. They get a little sneak peek into what workouts I'm doing, what kind of style it is. And I'm just simply sharing my story. And then after that, honestly, it's rush off, get your shower, get the kids ready and run off to work. And then there might be an 8-hour time span that I'm just at work. That's my full-time job. That's where I'm at. Now you find those little pockets, like say I showed up, got to work at 15 minutes early. I might be able to talk to some people, connect with some people, send messages, ask if they have seen anything about my challenge groups. I'd love for them to join me. Simple stuff. And then maybe at my lunchtime, I can catch up again on messages, send invitations to the groups. Catch up on my challenge group, the people in there, and checking in on them. And then when I get off work, typically it's go get the kids, do the dinner, get everybody ready for bed. And then after that, I sit down again. And that might be 30 minutes to an hour. So let's say a total of my day, I'm probably doing, some days it might just be as short as 30 minutes. Most days it's probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half if you put it all together. So you get those little bursts of time throughout the day to get those things done. And it works. Some other little tricks, personal development, huge. Podcasts are my lifesaver. When I have my long days that I drive a little bit further to another clinic and come back, it has become like my time to decompress, and I turn on the podcast that I'm listening to. It might be like the National Wake Up Call, for example. I love those as you're getting started into your coaching journey. It's really helpful. And that can help, fill in that gap. I'm in the car. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not distracted by anything else. It's a perfect time to get an Audible book or a podcast in. And so you're getting some of those vital behaviors. You're growing your mindset. You're putting positive things into your head to help you keep the right mindset for helping others. Trying to think if there's anything else. But basically, if you want it, if you want to coach, if you want to, do this as a hobby coach or a business building coach, you can do it. You can find the time. And that's from the person who was very skeptical at first. I have been able to build my business in those little pockets of time and not spending anywhere close to 8 hours a day or anywhere close to 4 or 3 hours a day working my business. It's just a matter of being focused and doing those simple things. So what you do is you get up, you do those early mornings, maybe set your clock a little bit earlier. You stay up just a little bit later. You use your business tracker to help keep you on track so that you're not going off on the, Facebook rabbit holes. Though it still happens, but it keeps you focused. And then, you can change things. You can say, you know what, I'm not going to watch that TV show until I'm done with this. Or you don't binge watch on several TV shows at once. You give yourself 30 minutes instead. It's just like building your fitness routine too. It's discipline and learning different things that'll help you be consistent. And it takes time to learn it. But that's why we're here as, you know, a group and a community of coaches that are here. We've been through it before. We've learned. We're still learning, and we're learning every day. I learn something probably every week, something new. And if I didn't just jump in and kind of learn as I went, I wouldn't be where I am today. The bottom just dropped out of the sky. It's pouring down rain and thundering. So I got a little distracted there. But anyway, I think that's it. You just want simple things. You want to keep it simple, and you don't want to, you know, overwhelm yourself with all the extra things, but having that focus, having us as a community to help you and to guide you and give you, you know, the little bit of training that you need to get you started. But it doesn't have to be hard. You can definitely be working it into your routine so that you can help others and help yourself along the way and earn a little extra money along the side, you know, on the side, if nothing else, or even just covering your Shakeology that you love. So, I'm just scanning through to make sure that I didn't forget anything in my little outline here. But I think that's it. And I want you to drop any comments below. Know that you can do this. We all have our fears and our concerns and the what ifs, but you'll never know if you don't try. That's for sure. So, you know, it doesn't harm anything to try and to just invest some time in yourself. And then people will notice. People will notice. So you'll find your routine and you'll figure it out. And I'm here to help. The other coaches are here to help. So I think that's it. But leave comments if you have any questions. Reach out to me personally. But I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. I hear feet running outside of my room here. It is bedtime. Hopefully everybody's bathed. But, that's one other last thing. Communication. I wanted to cover that with my husband, with your spouse. Make sure they know what you're doing and you're not just like, you know, texting on your phone. Let them know that, hey, I need this 30 minutes. I have a few people I need to talk with, or I need to put up this quick post. Give me like 5 minutes, give me 10 minutes. So like tonight before dinner, as we're preparing dinner, I was like, okay, I need 15 minutes tonight. About 7:30, 7:45, I'm going to be in the room. I want to be uninterrupted time because I need to be focused and share this with these people who are learning about coaching. And the kids, I communicated with them too, and they know, though I see someone, I think, at the door. Yeah. They know they're not to interrupt me. She's not banging on the door. She's listening. And they know that you're not just on your phone. You're not just on the computer ignoring them. That helps a ton, especially when your time's limited. You know, if you're already away from home a lot to start with. So, all right, I think my time is up. And I hope that helped a ton. I'm so excited to see some familiar faces on or names on here. So y'all reach out to me and let me know if you have any questions. And I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Now it's off to get the kids to bed. And we'll talk later. Bye.